To get from this call, and just give you a little background on myself, I've been in the individual health insurance market since 2005. So weathered the Obamacare storm and always seemed to, find an avenue or a direction to head in to make some money and to help as many people as possible to obtain the right health care. I'm very excited about the direct primary care, and as I told Nathan on the last call, I think it took me at least several meetings with you, Peter, before I actually had a good understanding. Oh, and I'd be lying if I even said that at this point. A fair understanding at best of what it is that you guys do, and but every time we meet, whether it's face to face or through a Zoom, it tends to make more and more sense to me. And I'm very excited about the fact that this is ground floor, and I do believe that direct primary care will be the future of healthcare, and certainly help a lot of people to obtain the healthcare that they need at an affordable price. When you have the marriage of an insurance agent and a direct primary care clinic, it tends to take off, with having access to the patients and helping them with their, major medical piece of the puzzle. So
the agent is a critically important component to what's going on here. There are direct primary care clinics who are trying to market them on their own, and I have yet to see one be successful because they don't understand insurance. I mean, they don't understand, they don't understand that side of it, right? So as soon as we get an agent launched and then we get a clinic launched, we're good to go.
Could I just jump in? One of the things that I remember from our call we had the other month together is that you hinted fairly strongly that you had a pretty good network of agents. Do you want to kind of chat about, as a team, as Vitify is signing up and activating direct primary care doctors, what kind of network do you have? What kind of opportunities do you think Edward and Peter can come alongside to help educate more agents, or educate agents through you and you to them? What kind of ideas do you have in that regard? Who you know and how to help you?
Well, I've got, as Peter said, I've got a very large network of health insurance agents that stretches from coast to coast, both that I work directly with and, that I just know from being in the business for so long. So, assuming this does take off the way that, we all think that it can and would like to see it do, I'm sure I could bring on multiple agents. I mean, blanketing a large market with enough insurance agents that are, knowledgeable and have a strong enough portfolio to help out and in the major med side of things, that wouldn't be an issue at all. Yeah, I would absolutely agree.
And I can tell you from experience, once somebody goes the route of DPC and has a relationship again with their physician, and they know that they have options with different plans that work with that physician, they don't leave their physician because of an insurance company change. What happens is they keep their physician and they change, who ultimately at the end of the day pays the claim. Which means that, and both you and I know, Drew, well, we kind of all do because we all buy insurance as well. As soon as my insurance company tells me what my network looks like, if my doc is no longer in that network, I have to, in essence, make a decision. Do I want to keep my doc at a higher cost, or do I want to change to a doctor that my plan is telling me to change to? And what I'm saying is that we're very much on the front end of having the relationship, once again, which is the environment that I grew up in, having the relationship between me and my physician being extremely valuable. If I have a good relationship with my physician, I will let it out. Of course, if I don't, then I move, but I have a good relationship with them, and I want to keep them. I'll keep them for 10, 15, 20, 30, hopefully 40 years. My doc up in Wisconsin, I kept for 23 years until he retired. And even though my insurance plans potentially changed, I always picked a plan that had him in the network. Well, today the networks are changing so quickly, and they're getting narrower and narrower and narrower, that almost every time I make a plan change, I have to look at changing my docs. Which is just crazy to me, especially when you have kids and they have relationships with their pediatricians and others. So the days are numbered where the plan gets to make the decision as to who renders care versus my physician gets to make the decision as to who pays my claims. And again, we're just in like the bottom of the first inning on all of this. So I agree with what Edward's saying. Once they get involved in that environment and realize that there's a better way to buy a plan, they won't leave. So now we're not on this endless cycle, which is what we're on today. We're not on this endless cycle every single renewal, on making a change. I mean, again, the doctor doesn't change, the plan may, but that's an easier change to make.